Hello, everybody. This is Dimitri, CryptoParadise.consulting. Very happy to be with you on this Sunday evening, 31st of May, always in this enchanting view of Mauritius. Well, first of all, little word about Mauritius. We just learned yesterday, against all odds, the Prime Minister decided that we were all out of lockdown since midnight yesterday. So this was actually our first day of freedom since more than 2.5 months. Total freedom, except beaches, which are going to stay closed for another 2 weeks, because here in Mauritius it's true that on Sundays, if you open the beaches, people like to gather a lot. So they don't want to see that coming too quickly, but all the rest will be open and was already open today. We were even today in a restaurant on the beach, and we were able to swim in the sea. It was very nice day actually. Okay, that was for the little word about Mauritius. I wanted to talk to you about what I heard yesterday. It was in the Kaiser Report. As you know, I'm a big fan of this show presented by Max Kaiser and Stacy Herbert. They do the show on RT every day. It's a daily show, so they have a lot of work and a lot to say. But yesterday they came out with something that I didn't really know. It was the first time I was hearing that mainstream media in America seem to now call red pills people who are what they will put in the category of conspirationist or extreme right, racists, who like to hate others, etc., etc. You know, in all this category of people who are despisable. So what is amazing, and what Stacy actually pointed out, is the fact that red pill, of course, brings you to a very famous movie, which was The Matrix. The Matrix was a movie that came out in 1999, and I think my generation and probably all the generations coming now it was really a big hit, and a movie that moved a lot of people. Why is that? Because exactly in this movie there is this crucial moment when Morpheus tells to Neo that he has to choose between the red pill or the blue pill. You probably all remember that moment. And if he takes the blue pill, everything stays the same. He will wake up in his bed the next day and nothing will have changed. If he takes the red pill, he goes down the rabbit hole, which is an analogy to Alice in Wonderland, of course, because going down to the rabbit hole means that you're going to go and, dig in and go closer and closer to the truth. So what is amazing is to understand that today mainstream media are now using this red pill thing, actually putting the people who are in this red pill category as bad people, to make it very simple. We're just bad people. If you're in the red pill category, you're on the wrong side. For them, of course. And that is quite amazing because, of course, if so many people loved this movie, it's because they felt, inside their body, and that's the beauty of this movie, is that we all felt that we were, of course, ready, even if there was a risk, to take this red pill and to go down the rabbit hole. So putting you in a bad category because you would make that choice shows you what type of world we now live in. And, it reminds me of something, I don't know who wrote that, but I like this quote, which is that art, it's the difference between artists and politicians. An artist lies to you to bring up the truth, and a politician lies to you to hide the truth from you. And that's exactly, that's exactly how Matrix works, and so many, movies or books work exactly the same way. An artist will tell you something or give you a story which comes out of his imagination, which is a kind of a lie, but it's always there to bring you to enlighten you in a way of the truth. And that's exactly what Matrix was, and that's exactly what so many movies are about. So the thing is, to put you in a wrong category shows you how mainstream media are now in a very strange position. And the position for me, it's quite simple. We are in a world where two big categories are facing each other. One is the centralized ancient system, and the other one is the new, completely decentralized way of thinking. In this decentralized system, and the people who embrace this system are much more, of course, the ones who would have taken the red pill in that movie. And this decentralized category is, of course, cannot be, in my mind, the ones who are in the wrong side. They're, of course, in the good side. So what we're seeing is that on those both sides, we still have, of course, a side which is the centralized category, which is just reducing by number very quickly. The other side is just growing very quickly. But even if they're reducing by number, the centralized side, they still have a lot of power in their hand. And this is not going to change quickly. But the shift is now going on, and it's really, for them, I think panic has started because more and more people are now understanding what's going on. So that was my little word for today. For me, this thing of having MSNBC, I think, was mentioned, categorizing people as red pills, and which would be bad. This shows you how we're now trying to really change the meanings of things. So that's it for today. Just wanted to give you my little comments on this. Don't forget you can subscribe to my YouTube channel just by clicking on the link that will show at the end of this video, or directly on my website, cryptoparadise.consulting. See you soon.